What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got one that I thought I'd never see in a million bajillion years, guys. We've got The View, and they're actually on Donald Trump's side, guys. That's when you know things have got to be pretty bad. Miss Fani Willis, the district attorney down in Fulton County, Georgia, has to be, seriously abusing her power. Lots of gross misconduct there for The View to stick their necks out there for Trump, guys. ABC is fired up behind their host going in and defending Trump. Excited to get into this clip and see exactly what they said. So we're going to get straight into the clip, and I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. So definitely stick around to the end so you guys can get my thoughts on the back end, guys. Also, YouTube, push this video out. Definitely stick around to the end, you guys. But let's get straight into it. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys, and also hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to the truth. I'm aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
The Georgia State Senate just announced they're going to open up an investigation on Fani Willis. There's two other points of bad news for her. But first, how bad is it for her when The View comes out and defends Trump against her? Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. This is where the happy patriots are, all the way to Trump winning this fall as our president. It's coming.
But his attorneys are calling for the case to be dismissed in Georgia and for Fulton County DA Fani Willis to be disqualified amid allegations of an inappropriate relationship with one of her three prosecutors. Follow it?
Joy Behar is acknowledging that her audience is so slow. She's like, are you following this one sentence?
We used to say prosecutors were like roaches. Like, you get rid of two and then like 10 more show up. So even if she resigns and even if he resigns, there are just going to be two, perhaps even better prosecutors to take their place.
Sonny Hostin weighs in that prosecutors are like roaches. Fani Willis and Nathan Wade are like roaches. That's Sonny Hostin.
Why
does
Trump keep saying she should resign?
Well, I think the issue is that there is an appearance of impropriety if you are sleeping as the district attorney. If you are, allegedly.
She doesn't admit to that.
She's not admitting to that. If you are sleeping with your special counsel that you appointed to a job and that person makes money doing that, right?
Sonny Hostin is the most bury the needle liberal, and she cannot come out and defend what Fani Willis did. This might be the first time in The View's history.
But the other thing we need to remember is this is probably one of the strongest cases against Trump. And she asked two other much more qualified lawyers to take it on, and they did not want to. I would not want to take this job on. You know what it's like to cross Trump.
Sonny Hostin's wrong here because E. Jean Carroll crossed Trump and just got $83 million settlement. So these two other lawyers that would not take the case, it's not because they're afraid of getting persecuted. It's because they know that Fani Willis is a hack and this is a terrible case to take, and only an amateur like Fani Willis and Nathan Wade would take it.
There's many cases that have fallen apart because an attorney is sleeping with a client, or people in the prosecutor's office are having phone sex with a witness.
There's Ana Navarro's opinion on lawyers and on Fani Willis, that they're corrupt.
Yes.
At a minimum, this is going to delay the case, and it very likely will till after Election Day. The Trump folks they do have the right to try to use every delay tactic in the book.
And that's Elisa Farrah Griffin saying this case is going to get delayed for Trump, meaning she's giving him the win. If he delays, he wins. This is a huge pro-Trump acknowledgement by all the ladies on The View.
But I do agree that it could be delayed because they would have to get new prosecutors.
Yeah. Fani Willis went to bed with a guy and now they got to replace her. Takes more time. Trump wins.
I agree with you. You don't go to a black church. You have a press conference and you deny it if you're not doing it.
Now they're condemning Fani Willis for going to the black church instead of to the press. They smell a rat, just like we smell a rat. I'm so glad The View caught up to the rest of us a week later.
And that's why I have a legal note. District Attorney Fani Willis has neither confirmed nor denied a relationship with Nathan Wade and has denied claims she acted improperly in hiring him. Wade has not responded to the allegation.
That's a legal note by Sonny Hostin, who usually has to read the legal note for Trump. And now she's having to read a legal note for Fani Willis, Who's in worse hot water?
You know, this is the Trump playbook. Postpone everything. Postpone the border. Postpone the economy. Postpone everything. And postpone this case. He figures, oh, maybe I'll be in office and I won't have to go to jail. That is his whole MO.
That's right, baby. Get used to it, and it's working. Now let's get to that Georgia State Senate news on this, all these investigations that are opening up on Fani Willis. That's The View. Let's get to Greg Price on Twitter. Breaking: Georgia State Senate has voted 30-19 to create a special committee to investigate Fani Willis. That is another opening besides the divorce hearing that she has to deal with. This is the Georgia State Senate. It will have 6 Republicans and 3 Democrats, so Trump has a chance of possible victory. Has full subpoena power and can require testimony under oath. Here's Atlanta. Associated Press: Georgia's state Senate joined attempts to investigate Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis on Friday, voting 30-19 to create a special committee that Republican senators say is needed to determine whether the Democratic district attorney misspent state tax money in her prosecution of former President Donald Trump and others. I only brought this up because now they're calling her a Democrat district attorney. They're calling Fani Willis that. They never called her that before. It was just DA Fani Willis. Now it's Democrat because they're implying it's the Republicans that are putting this thing together. See, the Georgia Senate, they're saying, oh, now it's politics. But that's a huge win for Trump, that the press will admit that this is politics. That's what we've been saying all along. Welcome aboard, Associated Press. You're only a month behind this barely literate comic book artist. Quote, this has to do with following state funds, said Republican Senator Matt Brass of Noonan. We want to know, where's our money going? It's going into Fani Willis's trousers. The committee, which doesn't require approval by the House or Governor Brian Kemp, because, you know, he probably wouldn't approve it, he might still veto it, is tasked with making recommendations on state laws and spending based on its findings. But the committee can't directly sanction Willis, and Democrats denounced it as a partisan attempt to try to play to Trump and his supporters. Yeah, because Kemp and Raffensperger are so pro-Trump. Quote, you're talking about partisan politics. That's all you're talking about, said Democratic Senator David Lucas of Macon. Yeah. Welcome aboard lawfare as politics. I'm glad that you're finally agreeing, because the whole case was only brought because of politics, you hack. Democratic members of the state Senate blasted their Republican colleagues for creating a special committee that will, quote, get into bedroom politics. Yeah. Oh, it was the Republicans that got into bedroom politics, not Fani Willis. Someone got into the bedroom first. No one's volunteering to get in the bedroom first with Fani Willis other than Nathan Wade. The allegations have sparked other investigations, including from Bob Ellis, a member of Fulton County's Board of Commissioners, who said in a statement last week that he would pursue a full investigation in the allegations. That's a new front opening up on Fani Willis. This is Bob Ellis of Fulton County's Board of Commissioners. But wait, there's more. And State Rep Charlize Byrd, a Republican, that now they care what everyone's party is. You notice that? They never go, this judge on E. Jean Carroll, a Democrat. This Judge Chutkin, a Democrat. This Jack Willis, a Democrat. Fani Willis, a Democrat. But suddenly, State Rep Charlize Byrd, a Republican, also introduced articles of impeachment against Willis on Friday in Georgia's lower chamber. That's a third front opened against Fani Willis just in the last couple days, where they've introduced articles of impeachment against Fani Willis. Trump this week sought to use the allegations to get charges against him in Georgia dismissed, with his lawyer referring to the alleged romantic relationship in a court filing. That was just Thursday. So Trump's trying to get this thing dismissed. That's his job. Good job. I hope it does get dismissed. At the very least, Fani Willis will delay things greatly, which is a win for Trump.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. Definitely gonna be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. Also, for you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug some love. Wow, 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 guys, is all I'm saying. I was almost, shocked to see The View with a logical viewpoint, a good take for once. And like the first time I think I've ever seen that on The View, guys. I don't know what has happened. The TDS blinders have been dropped off. I know ABC had to be fuming mad when they seen their View host actually speaking, reality, what's going on in real life. Fani Willis being a full political hack job who was, misused taxpayer fund. This was like a breath of fresh air to see the View Joy Behar, Sunny hosting, spitting those facts. You had Alyssa Farrah Griffin spitting those facts, Anna Navarro. I'm like, what the heck? This is a whole different View today, guys. They hired like the doppelgangers from the View. There's no way that was the same cast from last week or, a couple months ago, because these guys are night and day. They're seeing exactly what's going on. They're seeing, the justice is not being served with Miss Fani Willis. If these ladies down at the View who have been suffering so long from that TDS syndrome, Trump derangement syndrome, guys, if they can see, District Attorney down in Fulton County, Georgia, prosecutor Fani Willis is very much so a political hack job and corrupt, laundering all that taxpayer money, then this means Fani Willis is in a world of trouble, guys. She's really got herself dug down in a deep hole today. I don't think she's getting out of this one anytime soon. Even the View called her out saying, she should have got in front of the press. There is no reason why you go to that black church and try to, woe is me, play the black card. They only coming after me for one reason. It's because of my skin. That's the cheapest play in the book. I don't understand why you think that is still relevant to play. Come on now, Fani Willis. The reason why people are coming after you is because you are abusing your power. It's simple abuse of power. Fani Willis's gross misconduct is now catching up with her, and she doesn't want to deal with the repercussions of her action. It's simple as that. Excuse me. Fani Willis thinks she can squeeze or wiggle her way out of this by using that race card, and it's not going to work, guys. She's now got 3 separate entities coming after her with the Georgia State Senate, launching investigations against Fani Willis. We got the Board of Commissioners now launching an investigation against Fani Willis. And we've also got articles being sent to the Georgia State House of Chambers, by Georgia State Representative. Excited to see, where this all goes. There's no way that she wiggles her way from these 3 separate entities coming after her, 3 different positions. She's trying to say that, this is all because of her skin. If she wasn't black, they wouldn't be No, that's not the case, guys. I'm black and I can see that. The reason why they're coming after you is because of cold hard justice. It needs to be served. The way you keep saying that you're trying to serve justice on Trump, you would have done this to anybody. You treat all cases fairly. This is the same thing right here, Fani Willis. We're going to dish her out that same corrupt corn on the cob she's been serving to everybody else. She's getting a little taste of it herself now. Fani Willis needs to get used to this. All that intention that she had on Trump is now being redirected onto her. Because, when the View is now, defending Trump, there's got to be something up. Not even talking about her case anymore. This used to be the most solid case, or supposed most solid case. But let's be honest. We all seen her through this, political hack job from the start, guys. And that is how she wound up in this whole situation, guys, being a political hack job. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Miss Fani Willis seems to be at the end of her days. She's now got 3 separate entities coming after her in regards to her money laundering scheme, taxpayer embezzlement, and a sort. Definitely have in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one.